The Methodist Girls High School, Yaba, Lagos, which was formerly called Wesleyan Girls High School before the year 1932. The influence and impact of Methodist Girls High School has been and is being felt in every department of this country over the years. It's been a basic foundation for years now, although the government took charge of it for a while, but handed it over back to the owners, which were Methodist Church Nigeria. It started with just 15 students. The school has contributed a great deal in the education sector outside and within Lagos. It's brought together Christians, non-Christians, Methodist and non-Methodist. She encouraged religious tolerance, unity and peace among the students. Her motto is "Must Gain Standard." Must gain standard in manners, academic, moral characters, and athletics, and so much more, which made every premium placed on the school to possess good behavior within and outside the school premises.
Methodist Girls High School is the oldest girls' school in Nigeria, and it has had a lot of clout considering the fact that it's owned and founded by the Methodist Mission in 1879, with the very first principal being Reverend E.O. Williams.
The school has achieved a lot and is still achieving much in the field of education. We received many testimonies from numerous products who are frontliners found in different walks of life.
The school has produced great women of accomplishment whose landmark cannot be ignored in the history of Nigeria, such as Chief Mrs. Foluke Sholake, the first female senior advocate of Nigeria, late Mrs. Foluke Asani Mudashiru, the former First Lady of Lagos State. Among such women are also Sheyi Williams, the head of Civil Service, Lagos State. The school has important annual events such as Founders Day, which holds October 27th every year, inter-house sport competition, Christmas carol, Easter concert, and harvest. Also, the ends of section activities are valedictory services and prize-giving ceremony. Methodist Girls High School has celebrated more than its 50th annual inter-house sport anniversary, helping the students in extracurricular activities to enhance their learning. The Old Girls Association of Methodist Girls High School, Yaba, has come together for the first time to achieve a common goal on renovation and restructuring the school sanctuary building in order to maintain high standard and legacy of the school. Here are the comments from 1970s to 1980s sets.
We have a block in the school that is called the Old Block. It's in a very bad state, and the old girls are coming together. It's a joint effort of all the sets to rebuild this old block, because we believe that it's something that we old girls should do. It's a legacy we have to do for the school. We don't want the children to be in an unsafe building, and that's why we as the old girls of the school have come together to start a project on the old block. If you go around the old block, there's so many areas that you can see that shows that the school, the block has a problem and it needs to be pulled down. And we want to do this before it becomes unsafe for the children to do. If you go to the upper part of the building, you can see cracks, you can see shifts in the building. The structural engineers have come here, they've done their tests, we've done soil tests. The structural engineers have come and they've looked around and they've told us that this building is unsafe.
In order to avoid unnecessary or terrible accidents in future, the old girls have decided that we pull the old building down because the building is over a century and it has to be repaired and something has to be done quick.
We can see that everywhere is going technology. So, and as an old girl of the school and as a staff, we can see that some of the old blocks need proper repair. So we're planning on bringing about the new face for the school.
If you go in there, you'll be able to see the floors. The floors have chipped off and they are very light now that anything can happen at any point in time. Our project engineers have been here to assess the building.
We don't want to endanger the students. So if we get sponsors today, we are sure to finish it in less than maybe within 6 months to 1 year, it should be ready. And we have alternate classrooms for the students to stay while the building is on.
African nations stand to benefit from a better education labor market, where workers possess the skills and knowledge to compete in knowledge-based global economy. Therefore, Professor Sinapor Bakri finally urged students to maintain the legacy of the school and be focused to achieve what they desire in life. Not to forget, yesterday is the past, tomorrow is the future, today is a gift. That is why it's called the present. Education can be effective when it is related to the past, present, and future of the society. The school has carved a niche for herself by contributing in no small measures to the development of the girl child as an individual and the nation as a whole.
So we are soliciting, asking for this support from everybody to come together, all our old students, far and near, to support the school in having a new structure.
So we are asking for help from the public to assist us to rebuild our school and let the glory of Methodist Girls High School be restored.
In this case, the Methodist Girls High School solicits for donors to please donate as to contribute to the development of education in Nigeria. Remember, you educate a man, you educate a woman, you educate a generation.